Why, hello there. So I decided to do this studio block thing. I don't know, this is probably not a good idea, but whatever. So I started off doing this warm-up sketch, and as you can see, there's a lot of unfinished stuff just everywhere in my sketchbook. I don't know, I guess I was going kind of a rough time, I guess, with drawing. I don't know, nothing was really looking right, so yeah. So if the art looks kind of whack in this video, I apologize. I think I'm okay now, but I don't really know. I'm pretty sure I actually abandoned the sketch, like I started it and then I just gave up. So yeah, in a minute you're gonna see this me like, yep, no, I can't do this. So what I ended up doing was I decided to just start another page, and so I kind of wanted to just do a completely different drawing, just one of those big head drawings. One of those things that doesn't require having to draw arms or legs. Not to say that all faces necessarily turn out very well either, but it's a little bit easier, so that's why I decided to do that. But yeah, I don't really know if I really like the drawing. I liked it okay, I guess, when I first drew it, but now I don't really like it. It's kind of funny, because usually it goes the exact opposite way, where you hate it when you first drew it, and then you like it later, but in this case it's the exact opposite, so... I'm gonna get some pens because this stuff is looking really stiff. Something I usually do when my sketches are trying to turn out kind of weird and stiff is I usually just grab a pen, because it's, I don't know, it's just, it kind of makes me try to draw lighter. Not to say that I always do that, because sometimes I still draw a little too dark too quickly. I'm working on it, okay? But yeah, it kind of helps you be lighter with your hands, which I think is one of my problems with drawing. Is I try to press down too hard too quickly. So that's part of the reason I do it, and also because I think it just looks more sketchier, so it kind of probably just makes it look less stiff, but whatever. So yeah, that's a few of these sketches are pen. Not that I don't think it helped all that much though, because I still kind of, I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't really help, sometimes it helps a little bit, whether you realize it or not, but yeah. Okay, so this time I tried to draw one of my characters. It did not turn out quite how I liked it, but I feel like it was nice somewhat to draw one of my characters, because this is a character I hadn't drawn, I don't think, in this... Never mind, I did draw her in the sketchbook, but it was a while back in the sketchbook, like near the beginning, and I hadn't really drawn her in a while, and I wanted to draw her. It didn't really look like her, kind of, but it's okay. I haven't drawn her in a while, so yeah. So I was starting to realize I kind of set myself up, oh my goodness, I kind of set myself up for failure. So I decided to grab a sticky note and just use one of my old tactics to fix the problem. I usually do this especially with pen, because when you're drawing with pen you can't really erase it. So yeah, I decided to get a sticky note out and just redo the legs, so the legs did not look right. I mean, there's a lot of things about this that just don't look right, but I was having issues for some reason with my art. I don't know. Although it doesn't look too bad, I guess. It's just... Apparently I also messed up on the face, which is a regular occurrence when I'm drawing with pen, or just drawing in general, I don't know. Sometimes faces are really hard. It's kind of easier if you're drawing up really close, because then you can see the mistakes better, so you can fix them, and you can figure out what's wrong. But when you're drawing smaller, it's harder because you have to be more precise. I don't know, I've been trying to draw bigger lately because I've realized it's made my art look a little bit better than drawing so teeny tiny, because I can't get everything, the little details and everything to look right when it's teeny tiny, so that's why. So after I did some of those drawings, I decided to go outside for a little break. It snowed recently at this time, so I built a snowman and stuff. So yeah, it was really nice to get outside for a little bit. And of course it was really snowy out, so I just had to make some hot chocolate. I mean, come on. You have to. You're obligated to. So I decided to open up Pinterest on my computer so I could look at some, like, I don't know, pictures of people. I have different people I've saved so I can try and draw poses because I decided I needed to do that because I hadn't done anything like that in a while. It might help, it might be part of the probable reason I'm having issues. So yeah, and I want to try to make things that look less stiff. I will tell you right now, one of the things looked less stiff and the other one looked kind of stiff still, but it's okay. I tried, okay? So yeah. Okay, so one thing I decided I wouldn't do is I decided not to draw their faces. I started drawing this girl's face, then I decided not to. I was gonna do that with both of these drawings because I thought it would be too difficult to try and draw a face whilst trying to also draw the body and everything. I was feeling lazy, okay? So I just didn't draw the faces. I'm sorry if that bothers you, but I didn't do that because I felt like it was too much, so yeah. Look, now I can still flip and see it even though I have to draw the arm for the other person. So I can still see this if I flip it over. But I can also have more room to draw for this arm. Big brain moves. Okay, so like I alluded to earlier, I think I liked the first one better because the second one, I don't know, it just feels more stiff. The first one, I'm not supposed to say it's perfect or anything, but it's definitely a little bit more looser, whereas the second one, I feel like I just got more stiff with it. I don't know if it has something to do with the pose or something, or if I was just so done with drawing and just wanted to get done with it. That's probably part of it. I was probably getting tired. But yeah, the second one didn't turn out the best. Yeah, that's... Chubby waffle bunny. This is how you fill the space. Can conserve some of this paper. Not completely cover up this other illustration. There we go. I mean, it's not fully because you can still kind of flip it off a little bit. Whatever. Yay! Thanks for watching, guys, and goodbye!